Hello everyone, hi, Mr.Zaki with you to explain test 3 here. Now we have many questions in Mawheba level 3 for grade 9 and 10. So number 1, if 2x plus y equals 4x minus 8y, then x over y equals what? How I solve these problems? You must think, okay, I give you space now to solve these problems. If you see like this, you must solve the problems. How? Or the equation? Look here, 2x plus y equals 4x minus 8y, then x over y equals what? How I solve? Right here, 2x and another 4x goes to with another side. So here will be minus 4x, right? Equals, and minus 8 in the right side, minus 8y, and also this y goes to the right side, and put it here, what? Put it here, minus y. When you and you subtract 2 minus 4, it is what? Minus 2x, right? Equals minus 8 minus 1, it is minus 9y. So we need x over y. So you must divide it here by y and also here by y. But I have here minus 2. Yes, you divided here by minus 2 and also here minus 2. So you can simplify now minus 2 with minus 2 and y with y. Then the left is x over y equals 9 divided by 2. It is what? 4.5. So what is the answer here, my student? Now which the answer now? Because I find x over y, right? So the correct answer is number what? Number C, right? So we find the correct answer. It is C. So we write it here. It is C. You see? Do you understand these questions? Do you understand? Right. Good. Good. Fantastic. Now, we will go to the second one. Here, you must read the questions and you must understand what he want or what it want, like this. A cube container, its volume 8 meters cube. If we double the length of its side, then its volume equals what? I have here volume of a cube, it is what? I have here the volumes a cube, it is 8, right? So here 8 meter cubes. What do you think? What do you think the length of the edge? The length of the edge, if you have volume equals 8, so when I have a cubic container, what is the rule of volume of a cube? It is what? It is L cube, right? It is L cube, right? So what do you think now? How do you find the length of its edge? The length of the edge, yes. The length, yes, yeah, Riyam, right. You are right. Good. Yes. the length of the cube, it is you take it a cube or a cube of roots. It is you write it here square or not square, cube root of 8 equals what? Equals 2. So we find the length now. If I find the length now, what is it here? If we double the length of each side, now we want to double. So you 2L equals what? Equals 4, right? Now we want to find the volume. So the volume equals 4 cube, and you multiply it 3 times, it is 16. Oh, sorry, it is 64, right? So the answer is 64. That Riyam, she said for B. It is the answer B. Yes, correct. The answer. Good job, Riyam. The answer is B. Do you understand how to solve these problems, my student? Okay, now we will take the third one. So here the questions number 3. Questions number 3, I said here that what he wanted. Now a water kettle takes 2.25 liters, and a glass of tea takes 3 liters. Then how many full glasses can be prepared at time? I think it is easy, right? Here, right? We have here. Look here. We have 2.25. A water kettle takes 2.25 liters, and a glass of tea takes what? Not liters, not 3 liters here. I think milliliters here, not 3 liters, because here a kettle is greater than a glass. So this here I think a milliliter. So here not liters, so milliliters. So we find here, and when you change to liter, it is 0.3. Point divided by 0.3, right? So now we divide it. We divide it here. We have 2.25. I have here kettle takes 0.25 divided by 0.3. Divided by 0.3. So I solve these problems, right? Okay, I will be check the questions here. Sorry. Here, not milliliter. Here we have it. We have 0.3, not 3. You can also correct 0.3. Right. Here, the questions is 0.3, not 3. So here 0.3. Then we divided on 0.3, right? Then how you divide 2.25 divided 0.3? How you divide it? You can use it long division, or you can multiply here by 10 and here by 10 to remove the comma. So 22.5 divided by 3. So the answer is, what is the answer here? Approximately, it is what? It is 7, right? So the correct answer is 7, right? Good. Only you divide 2.25 divided 0.3 liters, then you get 7. Right. Now number 4. Okay, you can read the questions and you help me how to solve the questions. Right. Okay, now a class, not a class. A class has 42 students, and the ratio of the passing student to the total is 5 to 6. Then the number of failing student equals, yes. When you see like this questions, you find 1 bars. How many 1 bars? We have how many bars here? I have it 5 plus what? Plus 6, right? So I have 9 bars, right? 5 plus 6. Oh, 5 plus 6. Then you how many? You must how much? How many? You have 11 bars, right? Then the total is 11 bars. So a class has 42 and the ratio of the passing student to the total is 5/6. This, oh, sorry. For the total, sorry, we can, sorry, not the total, because here, give me total is 6. So what is the left here? If you have the total, then what is the left? Because you have 5/6 the total. So how many students? What is the left here? The left is what? 1/6, right? 1/6. Because 5 to the passing student do 2. The total, it is here 6. So now I have 1/6 time 42. Then you get the answer here. When you simplify, then 1 times 7, it is what? It is 7. So how many students who feeling? It is 7. The answer is number A. Is it clear? My student, is it clear? Hello, are you with me? Yes, good. Okay, now number 5. We will take number 5. You must be understand how to solve the problems, and you must understand the questions. Reem bought a mobile phone via the internet. She paid 2,100 riyals, and the buying price was 5% extra for delivery charge. What is the original price of the mobile phone? Right now, how I solve the problems here? Here we have a form, or we have also a form we can use it this. What is the form? We can use it here like this. If you want the original amount, you write it here. You write the prices, what she paid. It is 2,100 multiply 100 divided here 100 minus or plus. Here 100 plus or minus the percentage. When I put plus, if I have benefit and positive, you write plus. But if you have discount here, 5%, or here, this we have benefit here, right? It is positive because he said extra. If you have discount, you write minus. But now when you have extra, you write plus. So we write it here. We write it here plus 5. Plus 5. Then you can find, okay, now 2,100 times 100 over 105. Then you can simplify here. You simplify with 7. When you divide it by 5, it is here 20. And when divided by 5, it is 21. And you simplify 21, it is 1. And here it is 100. Right? So 100 times 20, it is 100 times 20, it is 2,000. This is the first way. So the answer is number B. This is the first way. You have a form and use the form. Then you must be attention here. When you have benefit or extra or positive, you write plus. When you have a discount or lose or anything, you write it minus. So we find it. We have also another way to find the question, to find the answer. What is it? You take it this 5% from each answer. 5% from each answer. Then you add with the original answer, then you get it with 2,100. Okay, we'll check we will check the answers. If I have 2,000 here, look here, 2,000, when I to find the 5%, then you write it 5 over 1,000. Write it here, 5 over 1,000. Then you simplify zeros and you multiply 20 times 5. It is what? It is 100, right? Then when you add the original amount, 100 plus 2,000, then you get what? 2,100, right? So the same answer, the same answer here. So the correct answer is B. Do you see? You have two ways in your only by formal or by form, by math form, or by you check the answer. Okay? Right. Now we will take number 6. Okay, I think it is easy. Number 6. Be attention, please. If the number of ways from A to B is 2 ways, and from B to C is 3 ways, then how many ways are there from A to C? Right? Okay, now, can you tell me? You have here 2 ways, right? And you have here 3 ways. Only you multiply it. 2 times 3 equals what? 2 times 3 equals what? Equals 6. So how many ways I have it? Yes, Al-Hassan, good job. So we have the answer is B, right? So the answer is B. Okay, now number 7. It is clear these questions. Al-Hassan, Riyam, Turkey, Zainab. Is it clear? Is it clear? Right. Now number 7. If 2a equals 1, then find the value of 1 minus a to the power 1 over a. I have here 2a equals 1. So how I solve this problem? I think it is easy for you, right? So how I solve this problem? Now I want to find a. So right now a equals what? 1 over 2. So you write 1 over 2, right? Then you substitute in the equations here. So I put it 1 minus 1 over 2 and to the power 1 and 1 over 2. Okay? Now that I think it is easy now. 1 minus half, it is what? It is half, right? What about 1 over half? That's the denominator of the denominator. You put it in the numerator. You change the division to multiplication. So you can write 2. And half of 2 or to the power 2, it is what? It is 1 over 4, right? So the correct answer is number A. Is it clear? It is easy? Is it easy? My student, are you with me? Yes, thank you. Now we have pattern here. We want to discover the missing number. Find the missing number here. Okay, you try it and find the missing number. Which number in the following can replace the questions mark? Here, we want here, write it here. Which number? Okay, you try. How to get 6 here? And how to get 3 here? When you see, can you help me? Huh? Can you help me? Okay, now, which it is 20, 21, and 16. Here, 7 and 4, right? I think it is easy when you multiplication here. 2 times 3, it is what? It is 6, right? And 7 times 3, it is what? 21, right? And 4 times what? To get 16, to get 16, it is what? It is 4, right? So the answer is D, right, right. Okay, that's, I think, the rules. When you multiply it to circle, 3 times 2, you get 6, and 7 times 3, it is 21, and 4 times what to get 16, it is 4. So the answer is 4. Okay, now number 9. We have four workers. Can paint. Okay, I give you space now. Can paint a house in 18 days. then how many workers can paint the same house in 12 days? Yes, you can write here by errors. We have relation, but this relation, it is opposite relation. We have 4 workers, put it here 4, these 4 workers, to what? Finish the work is 18 days, right? So we have days here. Now, how many workers, that's we put X, paint the same house in 12 days? You write here 12 days. So we have opposite relationship here. Then you can solve it like this. If you have opposite relation, you multiply 4 times 18. 4 times 18 divided by 12, right? Then you simplify here. Yes, you can simplify. Divided by 4, it is 1 here and 3. And divided by 3, it is 1 and 6. Right, Al-Hassan, it is 6. So the answer is what? Is 6. Right? Good. The answer is 6. Okay, now number 10. Look in the number 10. And you read, and I want to think with me to solve the problems. When you think, I think it is easy for you to solve the problems. Okay, an orchard, rectangular in shape, its length is 96 and its width is 42. On its edge, we planted trees which had equal distance among them and with the largest length possible. How many trees are planted? Yeah, I think it is easy, right? It is easy, right? That's an orchard, that's the same farming. I have a farming here, you can write it here. I have a farming here. And its length is what? Is 96. Like rectangle, right? I have 96. I write it 96 here. And its width is what? 42, right? Which had equals distance among and with the largest length here possible. We have largest length possible. How many trees were planted? We find a common factor here between, or a common factor between 96 and 42. What is the common factor between 96 and 42? I think 2, it is a common factor between 96 and 42, and divided by 3 also, 96 and 42, and also 6, it is 96 and 42 also, and I think it is enough. So the common factor here is what? Is 6, right? Then you divide it only. You divide 96 divided by the common factor by 6, then you find, what is it? You find it is 16, right? and 42 divided here also by 6, then you can find 7, right? So we write here, then we can build trees here 16, and also here 16. And in the width, you can build here 7 trees and here 7 trees. Then you add the trees. 16 with 16, it is 32. And 7 with 7, it is 14. So the answer is 46. Do you see? So we find a common factor between 96 and 42, the largest common factor. So we find it x and divided 96 divided by 6 equals 16, and 42 divided by 6, it is 7. Now the number of trees planted on the edge of the orchard is 16 plus 16 plus 7 plus 7. Then you get the answer is, the total is 46. Okay, right. Okay, now number 11 here. Number 11. What is the answer here? Number 11. Find the value of y in the following. How I find the value? Find the value of y in the following. Look here, the circle, you must think. It is here 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. When you add 1 plus 2, you get 3. And 2 plus 3, it is 5. And 3 plus 5, it is 8. And 5 plus 8, it is what? Right, Al-Hassan, it is what? It is 13. I think it is easy. So the answer is, right, 13. So number what? Number 8. Right, good. Okay, now number 12. We see the problems, number 12. So a triangle, its length is 2 centimeters more than its width, and its area 24 centimeters square, then the width equal what? I think it is easy, right? We have a triangle like this. We have a triangle. I have a triangle. He said triangle. He said a triangle, its length is 2 centimeters, right? More than its width. No, not length. I think base. Its base, the base. Here, the base is 2 centimeters. We have the base is 2 centimeters. And the height, not width, the height here, the height is more than the height with 2 centimeters. Sorry. Now the base is x. We see here the base is x, and the height will be x plus what? Plus 2, like this. All right, like this, I think. Or we can opposite. He said now like this. Okay. And its area is 24. So what is the area of triangle? half base time h, right? Equals 24. Then we want the width, or we want x here, like this. I think because now, who greater now? Who greater? A triangle, its base is 2 more than width. Oh, sorry. Here, 2x plus 2, and we put here also no x, no 2 here. Okay. Now equals 24. So we want BH equals, you multiply by 2, then you get 48, right? 48 you can find, that's 6 times 8, right? The difference between base and high, it is 2, because he said the difference between high and the base is 2. So the best number here, or the best answer, is 6 times 8 equals 48. So what is the base here? What is the base here? The base is what? Or the high, or like this, because a triangle of it is what? It is 6. The high, it is 6. Now he said about, right, as you like, it is 6 now, because he wanted the base. Oh, sorry, here we change, we solve it again. We solve again. Okay, I'm sorry. So we solve again because we have a misunderstanding between base and width. Okay. Okay. Are you with me, my student? Okay, now, again, please. A triangle, its length, this, not length, but I don't know why I write length. That's we write it base and high. And we have a high and the base. More than its width, that's no width. Width is for a rectangle, not a triangle. So that's we have here a mistake here. Not length, it is base. Okay, now we put it here, this high, and here it is base. So high, it is x plus 2, because the high is more than, greater than of the base. Base, it is x. Okay. Now we find it here. What is the area of triangle? What is the area of triangle? The area of triangle, it is half base h, right? Equals what? Equals 24, right? Then I want to find area. So you multiply it by 2, then base time high equals what? Equals 48. So which two numbers, when you multiply it, then you get the same here. The difference between them, it's 2. It is 6 times what? It is 6 times 8, right? So the two numbers, 6 times 8. So the height is 8, and the base is what? Is 6. The base is 6. So then the width, that's here, base, here we've asked about base, it is what? Is 6. So the answer is 6, right? Do you understand, my student? Do you understand? Right. So now we have easy questions here, I think. I want to solve the problems. Okay, he said Okay, now we find the problems here, find the problems here. Okay, find the missing shape that completes the following figures. What is the answer here? What do you think? Hello, my student. Hello, are you with me? Are you with me? What is the missing? Find the missing shape here. Because you have a line, here you have 3 lines, right? You have 3 lines inside or 5, and remove 1 line or 2 lines or 1 lines, sorry, here, and also remove another line. Then you remove in the 4th shape is also, the answer is what? Is D, right? Good. Okay, now number 14, that's the last question in mathematics. In the following figure, what is the value of 4x minus y? 4x minus y. When I want to find the answer of these questions, you must also find x here. What is it x here? Because I have here 5x, so we can write it 5x equals what? I have here right angles. Right angles equals what? Equals 90, right? And divided by 5, 90 divided by 5, it is what? It is 18, right? Then we find x. What about y? Y also, when you add 2 y's, y equals 90. So each y will be 45, right? Each y will be 45. So we write it here, 4 times x, it is 18, and minus y, it is 45. Then you can find the answer. What is the answer here? 40, it is 72 minus 45. What is the answer? It is 27, right? Good, Al-Hassan. Right, the answer is 27, right? Good. Okay, now number 15. Select the choose in which or the 2 words have a similar relation. I think it is easy in yours. So, gold mine. What is the answer here? Gold is found in a mine, right? What do you think? Right. Yes, it is A. Right, Al-Hassan. It is A. Fish in sea. Okay, now number 16. Okay, I want to find a similar relation. Number 16. Yes, you are intelligent and you have a good job, Al-Hassan. Right, good. It is what? It is C, right? Smiling and happiness. Right. Okay, now number 17, fish water. What is the relationship between 2 words? Fish lives in water, right? Right, good. And a tiger lives in a jungle, right? So be careful, Turkey. Be careful, Turkey. It is the answer is D. Because fish live in what? Fish live in water and tiger also live in jungle, right? So it is D. Right, good. Al-Hassan, good. Also, Turkey, al-Turkey. Okay, number 18. What is it? Okay, I want to read the questions and to find the correct answer. An opinion makes up for a blunt or sword, but a sword doesn't make up for a blunt opinion. So, yes, right. The correct answer is what? It is A, right. So, what does it mean here? Is that the right opinion or opinion can break the sharpness of the sword, which means that it makes it lose its strength, and the opposite isn't true. So the answer is A. Number 19. The opposite of the word frequent, it is what? What is it, the opposite of frequent is what? It is yes, yes. The answer is C, right. The answer is C. It is rare. Frequent, that's you repeat more time. Rare, it's not repeat. Right, good. Okay, now we will go to the comprehension. We have a passage. I want to write a passage and we want to find the answer of the two questions. Okay, write it fast. Read fast, and we want to solve the problems. Okay, number 20. What is the correct answer here? The best title for this text is what do you think? 20. It is what? It is number D. Okay, now number 21. In paragraph 2, we understand that the tortoise won the race due to here. It is what? Persistence. Persistence here. Yeah, persistence. Number B. Right. Okay, now we will go to the last 4 questions here, or the last 3 questions. Okay, now if Muhammad got a greater mark than Fahad, who got a greater mark than Ahmed and smaller than Khalid? Whose mark is the smallest? We can draw here. We can draw. Muhammad got a greater, this Muhammad, right? Greater than Fahad, right? We write it here, Fahad. Here also we write Fahad, right? And also, who got the greater mark than Khalid? Oh, marker than Ahmed. Okay, we write it here, Ahmed. Ahmed. And also, and smaller than Khalid. smaller than Khalid. We write it here, Khalid. So whose mark is the smallest? It is what? It is Ahmed, right? So the answer is B. Okay, now number 23. Find the area of shaded bar in the following shape. To find the area of the shaded part here, you must find the area of the small circle and the big circle. Okay, you see here, find the area of shaded. I have to circle here. So what is the area of the circle? The area of the circle, it is what? By r square, right? Right? So we find the area of the first circle. It is what? Because I have here the radius is 1, so it is pi. And the second one, it is also here pi. We have the radius is 2, so the area is 4 pi, right? Because radius square here. What about the big one? Big one, number 3, also the same, by r square. What is it? Because I have here 1 also, and 1 and 2, the radius is what? Is 4, right? So we find the big area or the big circle. We find the area of the big circle. I have the radius is 4, so we have 16 pi, right? Then then I see here, I have it here 3. Oh, sorry, not 4, it is 3. Sorry, it's not 4, it is 3 here. It is 3. The area of the largest circle here, yes, it is 3. Not because here I want to find here, because the circle here, the center is here 3, not 4. It is so the area of the big circle is 9 pi. Then you subtract the shaded part, the area of the shaded part, it is 9 pi minus 1 plus 4, it is what? It is 5 pi. Then 9 minus 5, it is 4 pi. So the correct answer is what? It is D. It is C. Okay? It is 4 pi. Right? Okay, now the last questions or the last 2 questions here. If the total of Muhammad's age and Saeed's age is 40 years and total age of Saeed and Khalid is 34 and the total age of Khalid and Muhammad is 46, then what is the total age Muhammad, Saeed and Khalid? Yes, it is easy. You write equation here. You write equation. Okay, we write it equation here. It is easy. Look here. You can write it the total of Muhammad. You write here Muhammad. Yes. And plus Saeed equals 40. right? And the total age of Saeed, this Saeed, and Khalid equals 34, right? And the total age of Khalid, we write it Khalid here, plus Muhammad equals what? 46. Then what is the total age Muhammad, Saeed, Khalid? Only you add. How many Muhammad I have? I have 2 Muhammad. Plus, how many Saeed I have? I have 2 Saeed. Plus, how many Khalid I have? I have 2 Khalid. Then you add the numbers. 40 plus 40, it is 80. And 34 plus 6, it is 40. So it is 120. And divided by 2, then Muhammad plus Saeed plus Khalid divided by 2 equals what? Equals 60. It is easy to find the answer. So the correct answer is number D. Okay, the last questions now. Okay, the last questions. I want to think how to solve this problem. If you put a pin in the hole of a wheel, then the wheel turned on the surface X, then which one of the shapes below the pin will draw on a vertical surface behind the wheel? What do you think? The answer is what? The answer is D, right? The answer is D. Right, we finished this test and we explain it. Then you can see the video in YouTube. That's special because you have also the answer here. You can solve these questions again, and you are welcome with Mr. Zaki, and good luck in your life. Bye-bye.